A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a moment that has sent shockwaves across the globe, Pope Francis has passed away at the age of 88, following a cerebral stroke that led to irreversible heart failure. The Vatican confirmed the news early Monday morning, with Cardinal Kevin Fer announcing that the Bishop of Rome, Francis, returned to the home of the Father at 7:35 a.m. King Charles and former U.S. President Donald Trump were among the first to express their condolences, highlighting the profound impact of the Pope's 12-year reign over the 1.4 billion-member Catholic Church. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Argentina, Pope Francis made history in 2013 when he became the first pope from Latin America. His election marked a significant shift in the Catholic Church as he took the name Francis, symbolizing a commitment to humility and service. Over the years, he became known for his progressive stances on various social issues, including climate change, immigration, and the need for a more compassionate approach to LGBTQ+ relationships. The pontiff's health had been a concern in recent months, as he battled double pneumonia and underwent hospitalization earlier this year. Just a day before his passing, he made a surprise appearance at St. Peter's Basilica, wishing worshippers a happy Easter, a gesture that now resonates with bittersweet significance. As the world mourns the loss of a leader who sought to bridge divides and promote peace, the Catholic Church now stands at a critical juncture. The upcoming papal conclave, expected to convene in the coming weeks, will determine the next supreme pontiff. This election is particularly significant, as it could either solidify Pope Francis' progressive legacy or signal a return to more traditional Catholic values. Currently, there are 252 cardinals eligible to vote in the conclave, with 135 of them under the age of 80. Among them are several prominent figures who are being discussed as potential successors. One of the leading contenders is Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, the former Archbishop of Manila, who is often referred to as the Asian Francis due to his progressive views. Tagle has advocated for a more inclusive church, particularly regarding LGBTQ+ issues and divorce, aligning closely with the social justice agenda championed by Pope Francis. Another key figure is Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's Secretary of State, who embodies a more moderate approach. Known for his diplomatic skills, Parolin has been involved in significant negotiations, including the controversial deal with Communist China. His candidacy may appeal to those seeking continuity in church governance while maintaining a globalist perspective. Cardinal Jean-Marc Avellini from France is also a name to watch. Avellini has been vocal about interfaith dialogue and immigration, but his lack of fluency in Italian may hinder his chances in the Vatican's intricate political landscape. Additionally, Cardinal Mario Grech, Secretary General of the Synod of Bishops, has called for the Church to embrace modernity, advocating for greater acceptance of LGBTQ+ individuals and a more compassionate approach to clergy abuse issues. As the world reflects on the legacy of Pope Francis, who canonized over 900 saints and beatified more than 1,350 individuals, the outpouring of grief has been palpable. The Argentine Football Association has postponed all fixtures in honor of the Pope, who was an ardent fan of the sport and a supporter of San Lorenzo, a local team in Buenos Aires. The association expressed their sorrow, stating, "Francis was not only a spiritual reference but also a footballing one." In London, mourners gathered at Westminster Cathedral to pay their respects, where Cardinal Vincent Nichols led a mass in memory of the Pope. He emphasized that Pope Francis' life was dedicated to doing the will of God, highlighting the themes of mercy and hope that defined his papacy. Following the Pope's death, a series of rituals will unfold, culminating in the conclave where cardinals will gather to elect his successor. His body will lie in rest for private visits before being moved to St. Peter's Basilica for public viewing. The funeral is expected to take place within 6 days of his passing, with the conclave to follow shortly after. As the Catholic Church navigates this period of transition, the world watches closely. The next pope will face the monumental task of addressing the challenges and expectations of a diverse global congregation, with many hoping for a leader who embodies the spirit of compassion and inclusivity that Pope Francis championed during his tenure. The future of the Catholic Church hangs in the balance, with the potential for either a continuation of progressive reforms or a return to traditionalism, depending on the outcome of the upcoming conclave. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.